Oh, I love the smell of fresh basil.
Your courgettes or courgette spaghetti. We've taken most of the skin off. It can be a little bit bitter, but if you like it, keep it on, especially if your courgettes are organic, because there's going to be a lot of goodness in the skin. But it's also nice if you take the skin off, because it makes it a little bit more like pasta looking. Yeah, so that's your spiralizer. If you don't have one, you can use a peeler and just do some ribbons. So this is a cup measurement, which is about 250 millilitres. You could use a small teacup and just do it approximately. Or this Blendtec has actually got the cup measurements, but you'd want to push it down to see a true reading. So that was 1 cup. So we're basically going to have probably about 4 cups here, I imagine. So now we're going to use sunflower seeds. You could use almonds, walnuts or pine nuts, but sunflower seeds are really nice and nutritious, and they are more economical, so something you might have in your cupboard at home. So that's half a cup, and again you could add less or more to your taste. We're making quite a big batch of 4 cups of basil, so if you're going to do half that amount, just put less seeds. We've ground that up just so it's roughly chopped up basically. You could use a coffee grinder or a pestle and mortar, something like that. If your blender isn't so great, you will need a blender because we're going to use the blender to make the pesto. Okay, it doesn't matter if you leave some of that in there because it's all going to get mixed. And there's our 4 cups of basil. As I say, if you don't have that much, make less quantity, or you could mix in some other herbs like parsley, or you could use some spinach or some rocket, but that can be a bit strong and a bit spicy, so you might just want to mix that with the basil if you do that. And I think we're going to start off with adding about half a cup of cold pressed olive oil, and then you can add more if you like. You might not want it to be overly fatty, so we'll just see if that's enough to blend it. And then into there I'll put some salt. We've got Himalayan pink salt here, or good quality sea salt, it's nice. And then we can put some pepper. And I suppose I would put garlic in mine, but you don't have to. So we'll just whiz that up and see. Some people find raw garlic too strong, so it could be something, if you know you're good with garlic, you want to add, and if not, you could always make a dressing with some garlic and people could add it if they like. So we're going to put some fresh lemon juice. I'm going to use half of a small lemon here. But again, this is to your own taste, so it's always best to maybe put less, and then when it's mixed up, try it, and then you can add more. Okay, that looks good. Now, I'm going to put this sieve here to catch the seeds there. Now, look at all that lovely green. Okay, so we've kept it quite chunky because we like it like that, but you could keep on whizzing it so it was even more blitzed. Get all that out of there, you don't want to waste it. Silicone spatulas are very good for this. Okay. Now we've got our ground sunflower seeds, but actually that might be a bit too much for this quantity, we're going to see. So just add in some. You could keep that and sprinkle it on the meal, or save in an airtight container and use for another salad or something.
Yum.
How's that? That looks enough to me.
Yeah.
So probably 1/4 of a cup of the sunflower seeds for that mixture.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got our pesto there, and that's quite a lot there, so we're just going to put a good half there. You could serve this on the plate, or like what we're going to do, mix that in. Do you know what? I'm going to use my hands. They're the best tool for the job. And you can really coat all that lovely courgette. So this is a good one for the family if you're wanting to be raw or low carb. You could have the courgette spaghetti, but you could use this pesto for other members of your family or friends with pasta or some gluten-free noodles or something. There we go. So you could put more pesto if you like, but I think that's probably enough because it's homemade. It's going to be much more rich in flavour. You can always put a little dollop on top when it's on the plate.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so here we are with our easily prepared lunch. We've got the courgette pesto noodles, we've got a tomato caper salad, we've got a simple kind of green salad here, and then these are just some crackers I prepared earlier, like purslane, linseed, sunflower, tomato crackers, but then that's another day. But yeah, so we're just going to tuck in and enjoy, and hopefully you can enjoy it yourself too.
Yay! The Sun Yoga team.